Hello guys, so today we are going to do a transportation related project in QGIS software in which we are going to see the fastest route and the shortest route and the recommended route between the 2 points A and B. So this is the main QGIS window, and before we begin we have to download a couple of plugins to work with. The one plugin is the OpenStreetMaps, the other one is the ORS Tools. So once you are in QGIS, you will go to plugins, plugins option, and then you need to download quick map services. The quick map services means you have to download the OpenStreetMap for you. So click plugins, manage and install plugins, the first option, and click in the search bar. You can search, and first of all you need to click first click all from the left side, click all, yeah, and then select and then write quick map services. So it will come over here. In my case I have already installed it, so I don't need to install it, but if you're using it first time you have to install this plugin from here. In the bottom right you have an option to install the services. So this, what this does is installs OpenStreetMaps for you. The second plugin, and the important for this exercise, is ORS Tools. ORS space Tools. I forgot to put the space in the ORS space Tools. And as you can see that this, I have already installed it in my software, but in your case you have to install it before you use it. And in order to use this plugin, you have to create an account on the website. The account is free to create, you don't have to pay anything for it, but you have to create an account in order to use this service. And the account will be created on this website, HEIGIT. It will direct you, when the first time you use it, it will direct you to the website in which you can create an account. You will receive a personalized key. You will put the key, copy the key in the plugin, and then you are able to use it. So once you have that, let's start the exercise. I'll go to web, go to ORS quick map services, click OSM standard. So this will now load the OpenStreetMaps in the background. The good thing about OpenStreetMap is it's very detailed. It shows all the links, the road networks, the district areas, the zoning, and everything is there. So it makes the work quite easier. Once you have that loaded in the background, you want to make sure you are zoomed into a level where you are able to see different road types, different roads, then the area boundaries. It will help you to assign points and see the fastest distances clearly. So this view is good enough for me to start. When you're in ORS Tools and you are doing the fastest and the shortest paths, you always give the points yourself, in which it creates the starting and ending points for you. But let me show you how you create a layer. If you want to create the points yourself, you can create a layer in QGIS very easily. You go to add a new shapefile from here, and the shapefile can be a point, it can be a line, it can be a polygon. So if you, let's say you want to create a point, you'll go to new shapefile layer, click new shapefile layer, once you click it, you have to give a name to the layer and select which feature you want to create. So I want to create points, let's say a starting point and ending point. So I will go and create a point layer. We give a name to the layer. It's very important you give name. Let's say points, and the geometry type, it's a point. So I'll go to point. The scale is okay, I don't need to change the projection. I will keep the same as it is. Now go click OK. And in order to create a point, you see the point layer is created. Now in order to create a point, I have to be in edit mode. And to be in edit mode, I have to click on this pencil symbol, which is the toggle editing mode. This symbol. I have to create toggle editing mode in order to create something in QGIS. As soon as you create it, you have now an option to create the point feature. Because we selected points earlier in the layer, so have the point feature, and now we are ready to create endpoints on the map. So it's, you can just create the point, the location where you want to add the point. You will click left click. As soon as you click left click, you have to give an ID. I say 1, and the second point I'll give over here somewhere around let's say a bit far right here. I will give, say this is my second point. I will click right click and then give it name 2. So I have 2 points, 1 and 2. Anyhow, we can also give the points directly from the ORS. I will show you now. But these points will serve as a reference. So we have just marked down or put a point reference on the map, or pins if you say on the map, so we know the distance we want to check. So now the second step, go to ORS Tools in web, ORS Tools, and it shows an option which mode are you want to test, the fastest route, shortest route. So you have all these options. You can see walking, cycling, trucks and cars. So we are going to be using the cars, which we normally use for cars because cars are like 95% of the traffic. So I will select driving car here, and the mode I want to see the fastest first in the first step, then I will see the shortest and then the recommended. So we'll start with the fastest. We'll start with the fastest route, click fastest, and then go to click the plus button to add the points, starting and ending. So right over here, this was my starting, left click, starting point, which is 0, and then ending point, which will be shown by, when you click, it's shown as 1. Now right click and you will go back to ORS window, and it will show the coordinates of point 0 and point 1 already are loaded into the window. So now we just have to click apply in order to see the fastest route. Click apply, and now close. Now you see the QGIS has created a new layer for us, which is showing the fastest route, which is the fastest, yani the highest speed between the 2 points as a layer. Let's say I want to see the details of this layer. I will right click on the layer, go to open attribute table, open attribute table, and once you are in attribute table, you see some important information like the distance and the duration. The distance is in kilometers and the duration is in hours. So if let's say I want to see the driving speed or the operating speed, I will just divide distance over duration to get an idea about what is the average driving speed, which is in this case around 115 kilometers per hour, which is very close to realistic speed limit and the speeding on this highway. So this is how you check and confirm that the data you're getting is very real, it's realistic. So let's go to the second step and see the shortest route and see if that route is any different from the fastest. Now the highway is only one, so the main highway will remain the same, but the links, the connectors might change based on the speeding. So you have an idea about what is the fastest and which one is the shortest. So for that one, I will go back to the ORS tool in web, go to web, ORS tool, again ORS tool, And this time, instead of keep it car, instead of fastest, select shortest. And then make sure you are adding the same points, as you used before. 0 and 1, right click, points are loaded, click apply. Click apply. So you can see that the shortest route, let me change the color, go to properties of the layer. We don't want the same color for the two routes, and go to symbology and change the color. Let's say blue for this, so that we can differentiate between the layers. Click apply and OK. So now the blue one showing the shortest one. The blue is showing the shortest route, while the red was showing the fastest one. So you can see that there is a difference. Now I just put the point closely, roughly close to each other, but obviously you want to select the exact same point when you are seeing the differences for the two. But for this example, it is quite clear that how it works. So you can see there is a little difference between the shortest and the fastest path. Now let's see the recommended one. The recommended most of the time is the same as the fastest path, but just to be sure. But if you have different links, a lot of options, to move from A to B, sometimes the recommended can be different. So just to confirm, go to select the third option, add points, the same 2 points that we added, 0 and 1. Right click, click apply, and as the third layer has been created, which is the recommended path. I want to change the color for the recommended path. Let's say I want to make it green. I will go to the layer, properties, symbology, and change the color to green, so that I have 3 different colors for 3 different paths. Now you have all the 3 different paths. The highway is the same because there is one highway between the 2 cities. So that's how you do the fastest, shortest, and recommended path in QGIS using ORS tools.